welcome to another episode of Qenggai. And today I have Samantha. I call her Sam Jie lah. She call me Qiu Jie. Okay, so how I know Samantha? You want to tell them how we know each other?
We know
send me
each
an email.
other, yeah, because I started working at a hair salon. Because it's all Japanese salon, 他们不会讲英文的. And then because they opened a very ulu place at, remember that time when we first came, it was still on renovation.
Yeah.
So it's like don't even have like a walk-in crowd one. It's like hidden at the Millennium Walk pillar there. Then I thought like, oh okay, let's have like a blogger lah. Then I also don't know why then I came across your blog. Then 我就 email you.
Was I the first blogger you emailed?
Yeah, the only one.
Oh my god!
I never emailed anybody after you also before. So the whole time, the only person I ever emailed is you.
哇，这样你那份 marketing job 也蛮容易做。
Yeah, 我觉得哇很厉害，因为后面全部是你介绍的。
啊。So that's how we know each other, and then we just became like very talk friends lah. I know you work and live in Japan. You want to share with them that period? Because I felt like her living and working in Japan was what really molded her as a person. Very tough, very like.
But I was studying mainly, so I didn't really go there for work. In Japan that time, it was the exchange rate was higher. Then I have to work part time. Like if holidays, I work every day.
No,
and then I meet the.
I remember you.
Because I met a monster. No,
yeah,
I met
the monster
a monster.
boss.
So I work at a Singaporean restaurant because that time my Japanese so I cannot go to work even at like convenience store that because I don't know what they're saying. So my work at that shop is actually supposed to be like waitress lah. But during break time, I must walk the dog. Then sometimes, because she lives nearby, then she'll call, then we have to deliver her food. Then when we deliver her food, you must help her throw rubbish.
Oh no, like basically to asama.
Then after that, then 突然就是有时候 got one, she made me go to her house and fold her clothes. But I didn't get it worse. I got another girl that was working with me, 她是 Malaysian. 然后她真的很可怜，因为她有点笨. Then she had to go and wash her toilet at her house one.
So I feel like when I first knew her and I hear of her story, I felt like it really like made her so tough. That's why she's so like chili padi, very like no nonsense. You don't give me bullshit, I won't take your bullshit kind, you know.
有啊，你们是有。
对啊，我每次给你 bullshit. She very nice to me, she very nice.
因为你有点神经病，我怕。
Okay, so living and working in Japan. Okay, but then I mean the good thing that came out of it was your master of the language was like quite good, right?
But I feel that when I was there, I didn't use much, so I didn't really speak. So when I came back to Singapore, then I became better.
You want to tell them like how was it like to come back? Because I know you told me
yeah, because I came back during the tsunami. So I was planning on continuing to stay in Japan one, but then after the earthquake, right?
Yeah.
So that day, it was actually my graduation day.
Oh my god,
so
sweet.
And then after that, so we really go and like having party with my friends all that. Like we were at the karaoke, then suddenly like got earthquake, but in Japan earthquake is very very normal. So we never think then we just continue to sing, right? But after that, the aircon all moved, then like all the plates start shattering. The kind of like the karaoke person.
Tell me this.
But we just thought like, oh okay, maybe the building not very strong or what. But then the people there told us to come out. I still thought it was okay because you know Japan there's this jackpot machine called pachinko. You know they put the balls one inside the whole building. 那个人全部还在里面玩. So that building that they were in, right, already like, so for example this is the ground. The building already went lower, and then because all our phone connections got cut. We still very oblivious. We don't know what's happening still 嘛. So 还是很开心啊，还在那边聊天. After that then they just say like, oh the trains all stopped. Then we say okay then let's go for dinner. Then 我们就去吃饭. Then we were drinking, then the TV, then they show, right? Then after that on TV, they started showing like how bad it was. Then after that,
this is like a movie. This is like in the movie. You find out from the diner, then you walk up.
Yeah, no, but then we were still eating cause like nothing, right? But the whole time then it's just like shake a bit. The trains all stopped for about 3 days because they cut all electricity. So, but we were very lucky that we were nearby like someone's house. So everyone just go to that person's house and stay.
And then you immediately go back to Singapore.
After that, because my dad worked at petroleum, so he's like, hey, that's nuclear. Like you cannot stay there. Like for your body, like the Japanese government is lying to you. They just anyhow like they try to pacify you. Because I keep saying no, it's nothing. It just seems okay. What? It's fine. I think I need to go back like so urgently. He said no, you come back now. I think a week after that, then my dad made me buy a ticket. Then I just come back.
So I guess like when you came back to Singapore, then the dynamics at home, it also kind of shifted a little bit, like became better.
I actually went overseas because I want to get out of the house. So the beginning when I come back from overseas, then naturally like they were still very concerned. It was like quite peaceful for a while. But after a while also like, you know, if I stay at home every day, then I just feel like very stifled again.
Do you feel like then the dynamics at home has molded you into the person you are today?
maybe it's not about after I came back, my dynamics at home. It's like slowly, like when I'm younger, I don't understand. Then after that, when I start to like be more aware about everything, then I'll feel like, oh, sometimes at home you just have things that you just feel that's very unfair. But I never do anything about the unfair treatment. I don't like people treat me like that. I get away from them. I just go and find somewhere else that I can get the proper treatment I feel that I deserve or I want. Because sometimes it's not about what you deserve, it's just that what you look for in life. So if you want to live like that,
it is true.
You just get away from the people that make you stuck at this other thing, or you just have to accept that no matter what you say or what happens, that they will not change. If you try, you feel that you try your hardest, but you don't manage to make it work,
and it's still bringing you pain,
then you get stuck, then just move on. And remember, we also have this saying that parents will always look after the most useless one. 你越没有用，他们越爱你。
不是，因为他们越担，他们是最担心。
他们担心，死的时候也是什么都要给你，因为他怕你不可以活。
Okay, so this is something I want to ask you guys also. You can let me know in the comment. I really, really want to know. If you are a parent, right? When you pass, would you arrange your inheritance and everything that you have to give to the child? Let's say you have a few child, to give to the child that earn the least, 最不会做工，不会照顾自己的. Would you leave it for that kid, or would you share equally? And then the other kids all very okay. They know how to make for themselves. They know how to, you know.
Maybe more of like, would you even leave anything for that child if you feel that they have their own basic survival need compared to another child that is very worrying because their whole life you always feed them?
Spoon feed them. Because like really got parents tell me, right, they will give everything to that one child only. The rest they can make for themselves like this. 我为什么要担心他们？我就给这个。Me as a person who have always make my own keepings, right? That's utterly unfair. 如果我是那个一向来都很努力要你的 acknowledgement 的那个孩子，然后你走的时候，你就觉得哎，我自己照顾好自己，不用留，我就会觉得有一点 sad 啦。所以我觉得平分是最好的。
If not, 不要给了，全部不要给了。
啊，捐出去都可以。So this one, right, is a bit 精彩. Do you want to share with them the experience you had working overseas again?
I had some friends that say, hey, you got nothing to do. How about, do you want to be a translator overseas? I was thinking, oh, okay, translator, sure. So just nice that they said I would have to be a translator for like some Taiwanese. I say, what kind of translating? They say, oh, just when they want to like my Thai, then like do internet, like all their basic stuff.
Yeah, she's there to 办伙食了.
So I thought it was like, oh, okay, very simple. So we went to Armenia. She then realized that, oh, 原来他们是犯法的. So they were just like doing like some don't know what stupid things lah, because
cheating people lah, cheating.
Yeah, but I was the one that's running outside one. So normally it would be me and the driver that we would just go and buy things. Then by the time I come back, then we come back already, maybe they end work, then we're doing like barbecue or that. Yeah, 不关我的事，我就不要. You know, sometimes I would think that ignorance is a bliss, right? But sometimes too ignorant 你也是会死. So suddenly we were in the house. There's this whole group of like SWAT team coming.
Like gunpoint.
Then they just like stop everyone from going out. I was like, huh, what's this? Because all the while I thought they were doing like some game stuff.
Because you're always at the com, and then you're always just like outside.
So after that, they took everyone's passport, then they confiscated all the phone, computer, all that. Then they said that everyone is just like to stay there and be so-called like investigated. So this happened for like a week that they just confined us to this space. But the police were very nice. The Armenian police.
You said they bring you out, right?
Yeah, they brought me out. They got bring us like go and they say, oh, you never go and sightsee. Then they bring go sightseeing. Then bring us go and drink whiskey. Then bring shisha for us to like try that kind of thing, right? After that one night, you hear a lot of movement. Really, it's the SWAT team come with the, you know, the AK, the rifle, everything, right? Then they just like make everyone go down. But I guess the police realized that 这不关我事, so they brought me away from the rest to like take my testimony one more time. After that, they said, okay, you need to buy tickets and go back to Singapore right now. I said, oh, okay. They put me at this like that kind of, if people they come, then they're like illegal, then they got no passport, then they want to be deported back. Then they have this room, this area to be there.
And then you could only contact one person, right?
I couldn't contact anybody. That 2 days that I was in that area, right, I cannot contact anyone because apparently they were deporting all the other people. They were waiting for a chartered flight from China to bring all of them back there. In a way, they were hiding me. Then 他就抓那些其他的人.
I see. I've never had, I mean, touch it, but I've never had gun pointed at me.
Yeah, it's like 这蛮长的. I think, oh, okay, 这是戏的.
对，就很像做戏啊！不知道你过后还有多一个 episode 的话是什么？
够了，我够了。
我也觉得，因为你回来了过后，somehow 一下子，哎，你就认识到男朋友。
No, I think when I came back, my mindset changed a bit more. Is that I got no work 嘛，我每天很闲，我没有东西做，我就找人。
那是对的啊，那个年纪就应该交男朋友啊。
Yeah, the scariest is when you give me dating advices. I think that was the first one some more that I went movie with one of like that kind of dating app one. So I told her, I said, I'm going to meet this person for a movie. Then she's like, oh my god, I need to tell you what you need to do. You know, right? Then in the cinema, you just go very near to him and you just keep breathing hot air into his ear. I'm like, then I say, I'm not sure if I can do it, but as in what kind of like thing? He said, 你要快点, you just 要跟他懂你很 interested. I say, but what if I'm not? Then she saying, you just breathe first, then you see what happens. Then I said, 神经病.你还 send 我 voice note on what I should do, you know?
I am just a very enthusiastic friend. Actually, 我们有很多 interesting. 我们有一起出国过。
Yes. We were the onigiri sisters in Japan.
Yeah, we were onigiri sisters.
Yeah, 我们那时候多瘦啊！
那时候我很瘦哦。然后过后我们回来，我们就还有一起每次去 yoga class. And I fell asleep in the class. We always do this kind of shit together, one.
Yeah, we had a lot of time.
Recently, we got to do night walks.
Oh yeah, nowadays, oh my god, night walks. So we go for night walk. Then she imagined that she had this like very good like exercising kind of like what regime 啊，她就讲你的手要这样子走。Then after out of nowhere, she saw this uncle that was doing like a very good job of moving the head, brisk walking. Then she started to imitate him until he turned back and realized. Then he said, 怎么你要学 Then she said, yeah. Then she said, 你跟着我 Then she said, okay. Then she followed like full her. I said, 他是谁？你为什么跟着他？
I didn't think much of it. In fact, I was like, wow, you walking away. You should follow us here to go and learn the correct way of brisk walking.
No, then just like, why are you talking to this stranger that you don't know whether 他是不是好人还是坏人
It's public. What can you do to me?
他带你去一个蛮乌鲁的一个 lane out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna come with me. What's gonna happen to the both of us, right? He one person, he fight us two man, right? Now we confirm win one.
But why do we then go and fight him if you don't follow him?
I'm saying my calculation is like
No, calculate for me, the best part is you didn't even think that this will happen. Today I told her never go on a walk alone again because 我不懂他会不会回来。The reason why 我很怕你，也是因为你真的很神经病。that 我看过你每次捡东西。
Oh my god！
因为她很神经病。Normally to other people I can be harsher, but to her I try not to be too harsh because I don't know what's her trigger point. Like things can offend her, not people. Things like for example bag, charging cable, these kind of small things can offend her, including the sun also can offend her. So got once we were walking, then we went out. Then the sun keep glaring. But when she walked into the building, then she said, "Hey, suddenly become shady." After she walked out again, then the sun shine one more time. So she started pointing middle finger at the sun, saying that the sun is like disrespecting her because the sun just want to make her feel very hot. And me standing at the side, I just watch. I'm thinking, wow, 这个人真的是。哦，那个 bag 我也看过你 cut the whole bag， 你就讲那个 sling bag 一直不懂勾到你还是什么。Then she said, then she talked to the sling bag. She said, sling bag 你再勾我多一次，我一定把你剪掉。Don't try me 啊！你看，我跟你讲了，不要得罪我。他就拿一个很大的剪刀，他就一直剪他。讲我跟你讲，I really this one that is movie， 我真的觉得我在看那种 like 神经病的戏。I think that 我比被干弄的时候更怕。因为我不懂你会不会 like you're uncontrollable。At least 我懂 police 不会乱乱射我 ，right？
So, oh my god, 我真的是整个 armpit 都是。Okay, I'm a problem solver, you know, right? So if there's a problem, I make sure I will.
Yeah, you get rid of it.
I explained to you about the cable, like this charging cable I bought, it was causing a big problem to mankind. 因为 if you are charging cable, you are supposed to charge, right? The producer is just laughing also. I'm just explaining my side of the story, okay? So the cable, it didn't charge, right? So I cut it into, and I said I'm gonna cut it into 10 pieces.
Literally, she counted.
Okay, so about the sun, I'm always in a good mood, right? But like, I had my makeup on, it was a good day. It was, oh okay, nice cloudy day, and I walk out and it's like, boom, sun. 我又再走，然后走到那个 bus stop 的 shelter， cloudy day again， 我就走过 shelter。哇，我一出那个 bus stop shelter， 还 boom sun。And then I walk into another shelter again. Wow, cloudy day again. I walk out of the shelter, boom, sun. And that's when I started to like, you know what? This is getting so personal. Do you have a problem with me? I pointed the middle finger and I was like, okay. What do you want?
Yeah, so many times.
所以
衣服也是。
衣服有时候你知道吗？我跟你讲，有一些衣服就是你真的，如果你是 designer， 你不可以做衣服这样的，你不可以好像给人家放进去的，要脱的时候哦，那整个手会这样卡住在那边，不可以这样。
他会拿出来，因为 when she finally come out, that clothes is ripped.
It tried to kill me, you know.
I'm sure.
So like I got stuck like that, and then I finally like rip it off and I pull it out, and I was like, you know what? You need to pay for this.
That's why that's the face when she.
So
yeah.
So I was like, I need to settle the dress. And you know, it doesn't help that when you get angry, you sweat a lot, and then the dress lagi cannot come out because you sweat. So I'm just saying, I took care of it. Don't worry, guys. It will never get to you. Okay? Okay. So 你有没有一点 tips 给大家 about living life to the fullest, to how you are?
I don't think I'm living at the fullest, but how to say, just find something that you're happy with, lor. If not happy, then voice out lah. Like how I every time scold my boyfriend.
你要不要跟大家讲？你要不要跟大家讲 Marco 睡哪里？
Oh, I sleep in the cabinet now. My room have a wardrobe, like a walk-in wardrobe. So currently my boyfriend normally sleep there. If I have meetings the next day or like I just need to sleep properly.
你不要解释了，就是他经常都在那边睡。
Because he's not very loud, then he affects my sleep. He's not getting proper rest also. So my conclusion to this is, if you're not getting proper rest, then you're affecting my rest. Why not? You just let me sleep properly and you affect yourself.
So she instructed him to sleep in.
I never instruct. Recently he just going by himself after a while.
之前你还要问啦，现在他懂自己去。
like now he will say, oh, today can come out and staycation or not? Like 他会讲那个外面的床是 staycation.
所以你讲我是一个 psycho。
No, but sometimes I will wear
所以你现在
earplugs.
懂是真的 psycho。
因为我的 wardrobe 还蛮大的，我还有给他 yoga mat, and then inside can fit his pillow, bolster, everything, and blanket.
真的你很开呢。
I also think so.
Alright guys, so that's all for Qenggai today. I hope you enjoy Sam's company, and I really enjoy your company.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah, please like and subscribe. We only have a few episodes left to this season of Qenggai, so leave a comment and tell us who you want to see next, and we'll try to arrange. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.